The manga starts with a cute Robussy introducing herself as Mac 17 or Machina, and today she's on sale as a robot. Because of her plentiful experience with kids, it helped her to develop something like a heart. I'm wondering where the charging port is so I can fill her with my energy. Back to the manga, she's currently wondering what type of baby she'll meet next. It should be me. By the way, his name is Kaotaru. A babysitter's job is to take care of every baby's needs and play with them and educate them. And the baby she'll have to play with someone that doesn't seems to be a baby. She's shocked to see that a grown-ass man has bought her. She shakingly asks him what to play, but our guy keeps his cool and pretend to be a child. Oh no, he's getting sussy. Upon seeing his childish attitude, she assumed that she's just overthinking, and suppose he's just a special baby that's 20 times larger than a foal. Tired of her not being a good mommy, he asks her to be more proactive and smile more when interacting with him, and he even calls her mama. With confusion all over the place, she apologized and continued to play with him. After knowing that he can speak normally, our Robussy is disappointed in him. When she tried to confront him, he puts up the act of a baby. So she gave up and give him comfort on her lap, of course. And then Machina overthought again that baby makes fake cries and think that Cocoon is just a child and wants attention, so she continues to give him a big ol' hug and asks him what he wants next. Overwhelmed by her words, Bro shed tears and blurred out some goo goo ga ga. Another confrontation was brought up by our Robussy, but this wouldn't work at all. She tried to get him to go to work, but instead he trembles. So she tried calling him Donna-sama and say she is thankful that he's been working so hard. I'm also hard, by the way. She offers him bath, dinner, and an oiled-up sumo competition while wearing swimsuit, and he said she's not being a good mommy again and tells her to be shameful for teaching naughty stuff to kids. Every day she still doubt this lucky grown man to be a baby. I mean, he is obviously a man. Now it is milk time, and this time she experiments by handing a bottle of milk and a can of beer because she thinks adults love beer. But he decided to choose the milk, and again Machina changed her strategy and let him choose between 500 yen and the milk since she thought that adults love money. Well, obviously everyone does. But our Chad chose the milk, which I would have done the same thing. And now, a marriage proposal and the milk, since everyone would love to get married. Despite getting Robussy every night, Bro decided to let the opportunity goes. Ooh, she tells him to drink a lot so it can grow big. Who's a good boy? Me. After chuggling all them milkies, he asks for more milk from the soft mountain industry. After a while, Cocoon got a message from his real mother, and Robussy read them and found out that Cocoon is being set up for a marriage. Flashback. To the day before he bought Machina, Machina was sold to a second-hand shop after completing her mission and looking forward to another family. And it turns out that Cocoon was a successful businessman and a senpai of a cute, clumsy cunny. After apologizing for the trouble she caused, he calmly forgives her, and he's praised as a commendable superior from his boss. A little while later, he was informed that his company needs the documents today for tomorrow's presentation. Upon hearing all that, Bro was fed up and take a walk around his block, complaining about missing being a baby, and while walking, he saw some kid telling each others to stop staring at the Robussy in a shop, and he decided to see for himself, just to see that she was gorgeous for a mommy. The seller said although she's an older model, but she can satisfy any owner with anything they wants. And our guys instantly bought her without a second thought. Her excitement grows as she thinks a new family bought her. When she's arrived, she's amazed by how clean and tidy the house is, and she expects to meet an adorable baby, but turns out it is a grown-ass man. The next day, she tried to confront him again, but failed like usual. But this time, she threatened to abandon him, but it makes him cry even harder. Kutaro's boss called him for a meeting. After he leaves, Machina saw a jelly drink and thought it is baby food, and assume Kutaro went to kindergarten. Worrying that he'll get into trouble on his way, she tried following him and relieves to know that there is a train to kindergarten, so she went back home and prepare food for him. When Kutaro arrives home, she hit him with the Ogairina sai and feeds him dinner. After finishing his food, Makina asks if he wants anything else, and no surprise that he's asking for the soft mountain milk industry again. But Robot doesn't produce milk, so she went to the kitchen and looks for baby formula. While finding, she almost add honey, so he tells her that it is not good for babies. She's sussing on him even more. Like, bro, why this robot is this dumb? Then his cute co-worker called him to tell him that he forgot the contract at his office, so she decided to deliver it to him by herself. Back to Kutaro's crib, Makina admitted that she had a crush on Kutaro. Now that Kutaro's kohai arrived, Makina has to answer the door. When looking through the doorbell camera, she notices someone really short and supposed that she must be Kutaro's friend from kindergarten, and she lets her in. A moment of silence before asking what's going on and wants explanations. Makina is amazed to know that his kindergarten friend can talk. And our guy tries to avoid the misunderstanding by saying that she is Ando, which is a shortcut for Andoroido, and his co-worker, low-key, got jealous because she thought Andao is his girlfriend, and she didn't know her senpai has a girl. Makina brought foods for them. Shocked to see that Makina served them weird foods combo, she said Makina is a bit of an oddball. So now Makina asks them about how often they play with each other. And to avoid Makina from thinking that he's been cheating on Makina with her, she just said, they only work together. Curious about their career at kindergarten, Makina asks further and thought she's talking about pretend play with each other because that's what kids usually do. His co-worker said they are a trading company, and it confuses Makina ever more. It make her thinks that it's a corporate group project that include many kids. Makina assume they are on friendly terms and thanks her for playing with Kutaro. While walking back home, she realized she has the permission to play with Kutaro, and it seems like she is scheming something we don't know what's gonna happen because the chapter ends here. Manga chapter ends here, and if you wants to continue the chapter, the manga's name is Makina, Mama's Unbecoming Daily Life. The manga is ongoing. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.